This is a sort of milestone, I guess, because it's episode 10.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Happy day!
Yeah,
we should have had more.
We're still going.
We should have had more, but
yeah,
we missed
schedules
some.
changed a little bit.
Yeah. But thank you for returning.
Yep.
And if this is your first episode, welcome, and please stay.
We'd give you some warnings, but we're not sure which ones to warn you about first.
Yeah, I don't. Good luck.
Yeah.
I mean...
We're thinking towards the future now because we've decided that we have 3 inventions that if these inventions don't happen in the next 5 years, we are going to go to
Tesla.
What's his name?
Fuck.
What's that
Elon
crazy
Musk.
rich Elon Musk could say? Next time you shoot a car in space, put us on it because we're out of here.
Fuck this Earth.
This planet isn't working out if these things don't happen.
I already want to be shot into the sun. So
Elon, he shot his car into space. He had that mannequin in there.
Rocket Man.
I'll be the next Rocket Man.
We volunteer.
If things don't start getting better around here.
I was just thinking about technology and all the new stuff that's been coming out, and I can't stop thinking about how Google has a patent for a watch that takes your blood. So
oh, that's right.
I can't stop. It's in my brain. I just
well, we've already screwed up because we gave them our blood already.
We gave them our blood?
Yeah, we did our DNA tests.
It's not our blood.
It's
well, it's our DNA.
Yeah, he's got our DNA. What do you mean? So a company already has our blood.
That's true. It's already in the system. But what if I got tied? Like, wow, this girl's joints really suck. I bet she'll fall apart in about 5 more years.
Yeah.
But, so we decided to come up with our own technology that we want to see implemented into the future.
Yeah.
Right now.
What's your first one? We don't know each other, so. Yeah,
we just came up with them. Mine is, I didn't really come up with like cool names or anything, so.
Oh, I didn't either.
Okay, good. Mine is the fold and wash robot because I don't mind doing laundry, but I hate folding socks and putting them together and matching them.
You have a serious issue with socks.
I hate it.
Socks are sometimes they're hard to match, so it's not worth.
Well, I never hated it as much as when I started living with you and doing your laundry.
You know,
because all your socks look the same.
Yeah, so it should be easy.
Well, they're not exactly the same. Some of them have like a yellow line across the top, and some are red, and then some are short, and it's just fucking frustrating.
They're all black ankle socks with different brands.
And if it's a different brand, I can't put those together. I can't.
The universe would explode.
My OCD would kill me inside.
You know what I'd do if I found that pair of socks? I'd be like, even if I noticed that they're not the same brand, they're slightly different, I'd be like, fuck it. And I'd put them on my feet.
I can't have it. I can't. So.
What you're describing is a slave, though.
Yes.
You want someone to do laundry for you?
But a robot. Also, it would do dishes. Because that is my most hated chore. I hate doing the dishes. So, especially when there's food in there, and I don't want to touch it. It's disgusting. It's vile. Have a robot with their little steel hands do it. But
imagine how hard it is to do dishes with a steel hand.
Okay, maybe you'd have like gloves for grip or something over it.
The first time they test this dish robot that you've invented, he would just pick up every single dirty dish and smash them into pieces.
They're done.
But there'd be one last cup that, like, he cleaned it. He didn't break it. And as he goes to put it away, he'd
have like a malleable hand.
A human.
It's a sponge instead.
So you want them to invent a butler for
but this is the most important part.
Okay.
It's not AI. Okay? I don't want some sentient robot wandering around doing my fucking bidding because...
You want a slave. No ideas from this.
No idea.
Don't think for yourself.
Well, think about...
Fold the shirts and match the socks.
Yeah, that's all I want from you. Don't talk to me. Don't have a personality. Just do what I want.
And you're done. go into the closet, close the door,
Yeah,
power down.
Put yourself away.
I don't want to hear any sass from you.
Yeah. Think about the Roomba, okay? It goes around, does its little job, like, kind of, it needs some improvement. All around the ground, sweeping for you. But I want that, but with folding and dishes.
Okay.
It can float around, so it can reach things. And
This sounds like a hazard.
yeah, well, we got to work out the kinks. I'm not
What
an
if you
inventor.
turn around and that thing smacks you in the head? You get knocked out from a floating
Well, that's
dish
your
machine.
own fault. When you buy this robot, you sign a liability waiver.
I'll sign it.
And hopefully everything goes well. What's yours?
And then the world will finally be at peace.
Yeah, I will feel so much better inside my head.
I think one that needs to be implemented today is we need to decide on an emoji or a button on all the social medias that means sarcasm. Because people don't, people have a hard time picking up sarcasm in regular conversations.
Especially old people.
Right, or some people get, they don't understand sarcasm or dry humor. So when you're reading things online, all it comes across as is, no tone, no nothing. So people don't see sarcasm well or dry humor, and it turns into an argument between people who don't even know that they were joking in the first place.
Well, I think, the crying, laughing face emoji has kind of taken the place of, haha, I'm laughing because it's funny. I don't know.
How many times have you laughed till you cried?
Not very often, but
5 times in your life, right?
I use that emoji all the time.
Right, it's very overused.
Yeah.
This thing that I just wrote is so funny. I cried.
I cried laughing.
So no. Not that one.
Yeah. I use it all the time. Instead of LOL now, it's just crying laughing emoji face.
We need to figure something out.
Well, LOL has been demoted. LOL used to be crying laughing emoji, but LOL now is just it's not really laugh out loud. It's that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
But if I'm crying laughing face, I'm just kind of amused in my head, but I'm not actually laughing.
Yeah. But the real emotion on your face during that is nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing in my head. I'm just texting.
on the whatever you're posting.
I'm sitting in public with a resting bitch face while I'm texting a laughing emoji.
Yeah, laughing till I cried.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess we could use that.
We could sit right now.
Yeah. Well, what if you just put parentheses sarcasm?
Well, people are like, man,
what would the face look like?
I don't know. We need to figure it out. I'm just throwing the idea out there.
There's an emoji that has a smirking face. Like a smirk. I don't know.
It just needs to be an option when you post something.
Designers.
Humor, damn it.
Humor. Okay. My next one is actually something I've been wanting for forever. I've talked about this before. You might remember it.
Only one brand of socks in the whole world.
No. No, I have very cool socks that are different looking. That's why it's easy to match them up. Anyway, it's a laptop that has fold-out screens. So you have a normal laptop that has one screen if you want, but if you also want 2 screens, it slides out from behind. And then if you want 3 screens, that's another option that you could pay more for 3 screens all around you.
They made that this year.
Well, I saw Razer had a prototype. They didn't actually make it.
Yeah.
There's no...
And it's probably, if they did make it, it's $10,000.
Yeah, probably also super expensive. But they didn't even, there's no release date or anything. It's just they said, oh, look at this cool thing. And they did nothing with it. Razer, get on it!
And it got stolen, too.
Yeah, well,
From the event, someone stole the prototype or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It probably wasn't even functional.
It did work. But they only had 2 or 3 prototypes. And the one they showed
How did it get stolen?
Someone took it. I don't know.
How? It was on display. This huge laptop.
Shit happens like that all the time.
Screens. Jeez. The modern thief. The modern art thief.
Yeah.
But I want that really bad.
Okay.
Because I would love that. Because at work I have 2 screens. And when I come home and I just have 1 screen, it's like I'm missing a limb.
Oh my god.
I need to have...
It's as bad as missing a limb is when you don't have that second computer screen.
Yes. I need to look at one tab at the same time is another tab, okay? On huge screens.
Yeah, this is all of these
First world
technologies
problems.
are first world problems.
Yeah.
Not enough computer screens.
Yeah.
No slave robot to do my dishes.
Yeah. I just thought of things that would make my life better. Okay?
A slave and a second computer screen.
Yes. A slave that isn't a
robot,
human.
Right, yes. A robot that only has one job and purpose in life.
Yeah, we already have robots that have one job and purpose in life. What's wrong with it?
Oh, I don't know.
There's assembly lines with robots that make things.
Make cars and shit.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine.
Well, while those robots are making cars, they could put car windshields that are transitions.
I thought about that, actually. Yeah.
I brought that up, like, I don't know, 6 months ago. I was like,
yeah.
I walk around with, because of my shitty eyes, I have to wear glasses, and they're transitions. I go outside, they turn into sunglasses. Very helpful in San Diego. Why can they do that for regular spectacles, and then they can't put it in a car windshield, so when you come around the corner and the sun blinds you, instead of going flying off the cliff or whatever, you go, oh, it got a little bit darker and I could still see and not die.
I wonder, yeah, that would be amazing, but I wonder if it would, because like when you go outside and your glasses transition, sometimes they get super dark, so maybe they need to work out how dark it should get.
But I feel like it's not
too hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it expensive? Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But people
those
buy
glasses are expensive.
But people go to buy Ferraris and then they pay.
That's true.
You've ever seen option lists on Ferraris?
Well, like,
if you want color matched seatbelts, they're like $30,000. People pay for that.
God.
How about a windshield that maybe saves my life one day for $5,000?
I don't know if that'll save your life.
How many people have died because they got blinded by the sun?
I don't think that's a thing.
What?
Died? Maybe
got into an accident because they...
I could see an accident, I guess, yeah.
People don't die in accidents?
I guess.
You don't think anybody's come around a corner and got blinded by the sun and hit a tree or something?
Well, yeah, I can see.
Is that impossible to think?
No, because I made a post the other day of getting blinded. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Because I'm too short for the fucking sun visor that does nothing for me. It's useless.
Yeah.
God. So
you just need to sit
that
on a
would be
phone
great.
book or whatever.
We what?
You just need to sit on a phone book or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. If they made those anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really nice. But the ones on your glasses, those two tiny little glass things, cost like $300 or something. So can you imagine a whole windshield of that?
$5,000.
That would be nuts.
People buy other stupid shit on cars.
Pimp my ride with all the junk in their trunk and...
You sounded like a grandmother. Pimp my ride with all their junk in their trunk.
I am a grandmother. On the inside, I'm 78.
They're all twalking on the boulevard.
They're twalking.
Their junk in their trunk. Yeah, people put 25 exhibit on Pimp My Ride would pay for 25 speakers.
Yeah, or like TVs in there that we'll never see.
Yeah, I think they could go for the $5,000 windshield that saves your life.
That's true. All right, I'll buy it. I'm in.
Sold. I sold my first one. I don't even have any.
I'm an investor already.
Okay. Send in.
I'll give you 5 quarters.
What is so hard about this? 5 quarters?
5 quarters. $1.25.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to make one.
Okay.
The prototype will be a little late.
That's all I got. Sorry.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't malfunction as you go into a tunnel, though, and turn into just darkness.
Well, I was thinking also, what if you hit, like... What if it needs to recognize lights from the sun? Does your I guess yours glasses does, huh?
Yeah, like I can't turn these into sunglasses with like a flashlight. It has to be UV rays.
That's true.
Otherwise people would, while driving, get flashed by headlights.
Yeah.
And these just turn dark and you can't fucking see.
Or like what about with the windshield if they like reduce glare from
they do some there's some sort of coating that like The glass is better than normal glass, but
Yeah.
it doesn't transition.
Yeah.
Like my stupid spectacles on my head.
Yeah. Stupid. They help you see.
These turn into sunglasses and cars can't.
All right. My third one
Okay.
is another robot. Okay? This one is not just to help me.
You just want Siri to have a body.
Yes, and be useful, except for Googling things when I could do that myself.
Yeah.
This would be an emergency car robot. So,
Uh-oh.
if you're driving
Okay.
and your tire blows out,
Yeah.
you pull over.
It changes your tire.
Yes.
You just want a fucking,
Yes.
You just want a robot so bad. You
But-
turned your 3 subjects for having a robot that does shit for you.
Yes. But it
You're just
doesn't.
naming different
it's-
things it can do. If it could do the dishes, it could probably change a tire.
Exactly.
You just want a robot.
Fucking jack up my car, change my tire, whatever I need. If it... It's not AI though. I don't want it to talk.
I don't want it to say shit. I don't want it to say hello when it gets out of the trunk. When I let it out of the trunk and let it off its leash and say, go, change my tire. I don't want to hear anything
I'll
about...
be nice to the robot, but it needs to do its job. That's it.
My God.
I don't need a friend, okay? I need you to do your job. If you ran out of gas, somehow it has extra gas in there. I don't know how dangerous that is to be carrying on a robot with gas, but...
You don't think cops would see a robot walking down the street holding a
It
container
would-
of gas and not shoot it
I'm
immediately?
picturing him, you know, in Fallout, how the robot floats? What's his name? Codsworth floats around and he has hands.
He's got a rocket on his ass.
Yeah, he's got...
Okay, hold on.
gas and a rocket.
Hold on. You want a...
Okay, maybe not a rocket, though.
You want a robot that floats and has a rocket shooting out. It floats because it has a rocket coming out of the bottom of it. To be carrying a container of gas to you
what about...
and not blow up?
I don't want a rocket. That means too much. But I've seen, like, levitation things with, like...
Magnets?
Yeah, something that makes it
Why do you want it to
around.
float
I don't
so
know.
bad?
That's what I...
Why does it have to float? You're so needy of this robot.
If it has a body, like a human, that's too weird. I don't want that. I don't want it to look like a human. Okay? It's too much. It's gonna make me think it's gonna turn on me. I just want it to look like a floating ball robot that has lots of arms and can do lots of stuff. So...
Yeah. If it can change your tire, it'll do.
Yeah, it'll put on chains for you if you're driving in the snow.
We came pretty close to each other on the same idea.
Oh, why are you making fun of me then?
I didn't describe a robot butler that can do everything and then name 3 things for that robot butler to do.
Well, the second thing is not a robot. It was a laptop.
What was it? Oh, a laptop?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ass.
Okay. Mine is also a robot attached to your car.
Oh, good.
Okay. But
See, we need this in life.
I had different ideas for what mine does.
Oh, great. Does it make it faster or more cool?
No, if instead of road rage, people get killed in road rage incidents. People shoot each other and throw each other into traffic and stuff over. I'm trying to solve road rage. Okay?
You want a robot to fight your battles for you?
Yes!
Oh my god, no!
Why?
It's too much.
Why is it too much?
That's dangerous.
I'm not talking about the one that does dishes for you. This is a separate one.
That's violent.
Yes?
That's violent.
Okay. You're against robots fighting, but you'd rather see Granny fight
You want the robot to fight a human or a robot to fight another robot?
Everybody has one.
Oh god.
It's that show Robot Wars that used to be on TV.
Not everyone will have a robot.
No, everyone gets one. You're not allowed
it's
on
for
the
free?
No, you're not allowed on the roads until you have one.
So is it going to be like a backseat driver too?
It pops off the roof. Those drones that fly around with cameras. You
It
just hit a
bursts
button
out of your car.
off the roof. Yeah, it's
when
like
you're
folded
angry.
up. Yeah, and then you launch yours up, and then you challenge the guy next to you, and then he's
and
like,
you fight
okay.
robot.
And whoever wins gets the other person's car.
That is some high stakes.
Because
They
that will
shouldn't
make
be
people
driving.
think, is it worth it? Am I about to launch my robot off the roof to fight that other man? That this grandmother's very upset at me. I cut her off and she launched her robot immediately. She was looking for a fight. Do I really want to fight for this and lose my car?
Do you get like points if your robot keeps winning? You get better driver points or something.
You get
Your
to keep
robot
the strap
gets
of
an upgrade every time he wins.
Yeah.
Rockets, an extendable punching arm.
Yeah, and then but if you lose, it's high stakes. So if you lose, you get your car taken.
What happens if you burst out your robot, and then the other person doesn't challenge you back? They just are like, "It's not worth it." And then your top is blown off your car.
No,
you got a robot.
It's like a landing pad on the roof. It's reusable. It also comes back and lands on the roof. And then if you want to fight again, because that guy cut you off for the second time on the way to work, and you think it's worth it, you're probably going to win and win his little smart car. You launch off the roof, challenge him, and if he backs down, he has to go back 10 spots in traffic.
10 spots?
I don't know.
Monopoly.
I didn't think this all the way out, okay?
All right. I'm not going to invest in that one. I'm sorry.
Why?
That seems too dangerous.
Also,
robot
pit maneuvers.
Fights.
Also, pit maneuvers.
What does
are
this
legal.
robot look like?
It looks like the regular drones that people fly around with cameras on the bottom.
How do they fight each other?
You smash into them.
You just run into each other?
Yeah.
So
or no, you
just
can launch nets. You launch nets out the bottom. You try to you get up higher. You're like dog fighting, and then you launch a net, catch the other one, get the car, and go to work.
Wow.
You made $50,000.
Well, that seems like you're going to be really late to work if you have to... What about the people behind you?
They're about to... Are you kidding me? They're going to be pissed about the entertainment. They're about to watch these two guys go at it.
If it's two giant robots, that'd be interesting, but dangerous. But if it's two drones just hitting each other, that's not... I'd be pissed if I was going to be late to work because two drones are running into each other. The stakes of it,
this guy's about to lose his smart car.
Does he have to walk home or to work?
Yes,
whatever?
And everybody gets to throw things at him on the walk.
Throw things?
He should be shamed. He lost. He thought it was worth it, thought he could win, lost, got his car taken away, now he gets to walk to work.
Oh my God.
And he'll never do it again. He'll never fight. Eventually, road rage will never happen again.
Once people learn their lesson.
Yeah. They'll be the gamblers, the same people that spend their time in casinos that just constantly
They'll
launch.
just be constantly challenging people on the road for no reason.
Yeah. Pit maneuvering is legal.
There should be like a requirement though. You have to be like the robot needs a camera to make sure that you were actually cut off or something bad happened. Otherwise, they're just going to launch all the time. People are just going to want to fight their robots every day.
Yeah. Doesn't that sound like fun?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
That doesn't sound fun to you?
No, not when I'm going to be 20 minutes late to work because Janice didn't park right.
It sounds like a legit excuse to me. If you had to show her, because she... And there's an app on your phone. You come into work, Janice parked fucked up again. You can't get in the spot. You, on the app, you challenge Janice. Janice gets the text message and goes, oh, what the fuck? Lexi just challenged me for my car. And she goes downstairs. You're standing there pointing at her shitty parking spot. And you go, you're going to fight me right now.
And I say, Codsworth, get in here.
Yeah.
All right, well...
Isn't that a future you want to live in?
No, it sounds scary.
Sounds fun as fuck.
At least mine were helpful.
Park right. Don't cut people off. You'll lose your car.
All right, well... Interesting. What if you're innocent and there's just some guy bullying you and he wins because he always fights robots? And then you lose your whole car because you were bullied.
People around you get to vote.
You get a vote.
Yeah, like the gladiators in Roman times. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Women would win a lot.
Why?
All you have to do is put some cleavage out and cry, and then they'll vote for you.
Well, that's life. Life happens sometimes.
Okay.
Even when you're fighting robots in traffic.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Those are all of our inventions.
So 2019 is going to be pretty
Let
killer.
us know which one
you're going to see
like.
a lot of robots on the side. Changing Lexi's tire. bringing gas when she runs out of gas. She really relies on this robot.
Yeah.
And
above you
will be little mini
robot fights.
Helicopter fights. Use your turn signal or lose your car.
I'm glad we're not in charge of the future.
Why not?
It would be scary.
People pay attention on the road.
I don't know. They might do it on purpose just to fight the robots.
Yeah, well.
I'd be nervous
That's
driving.
pure entertainment.
I wouldn't drive ever again. I'd start riding my bike.
Okay. There's a lot of, people get in better shape. All these people losing their cars.
Better for the environment.
Bike sales are going to go up.
Yeah.
So we got to invest in bike company right before we launch this product.
The
whole scheme is to come around to sell bikes.
Yeah, it's all for bikes.
Yeah.
We actually own a bike store. We're trying to get more people to buy bikes.
Yeah. I think it'll work.
Interesting. Well, we had another thing that we decided to make up sports, right?
Well, I thought of this because the Winter Olympics just happened, and every time the Winter Olympics comes up, I remember that curling exists. That curling is a sport.
It's a fantastic sport.
It's not a sport.
It's a sport. Can you imagine the arm muscles it takes to just sweep?
Well, yeah,
really
if you're
fast.
Well, that's the thing about that. It brought my attention to it even more. Is that the Russians?
Yeah.
The Russian curler got busted for steroids, and you're like, what? Why would a curler need to do steroids? Doesn't. There's people of all shapes and sizes.
Don't say he. I mean, I don't know.
Do you need steroids to whatever they're doing? They're vacuuming the ice?
I don't know. That seems... They're not vacuuming. It seems extreme. Yes, it does.
Do you need to do steroids to do curling?
No.
There's 90-pound women doing it. You don't need any amount of strength. It's a skill, like darts.
I want to know how this became a sport.
Exactly.
Where did it come from?
It's like dart throwing. It's a skill. It's a skill to do it. There's obviously some sort of competition going on. But it's like dart throwing or pool.
And then the person who throws the... I don't know what it's called. The little... curl. I don't know.
They found a vase and they throw it down the ice, and the guys escort it with their little wands.
But the person who throws it is like in a crazy position the whole time, just watching it go down the...
It's pretty hilarious.
The ice. It's talked about every time the fucking Olympics come around, I feel like. Curlers are probably pissed.
Because it's hilarious.
Can you imagine if you're a parent and your child goes, Dad, I want to curl.
Like your hair? You want to curl your hair?
You want to curl your hair?
You're bald. What are you talking about? How do you want to curl your hair? What hair are we talking about?
Oh my god. What hair?
Who would be like, okay, what is curling? Okay, you're the young child that wants to be a professional curling. What's curling?
I'm the young child or I'm the parent? If
You're
I'm the young child,
I'm the parent. Tell me you want to be a curler.
I want to be a curler, Dad.
What the fuck is curling?
It's where you sweep on the ice.
You want to sweep the ice for a living? You want to drive those Zambonis?
Yeah.
You want to drive a Zamboni for your whole life? What do you mean you want to sweep the ice? What's on the ice? What's curling? What are you talking about? Are you drunk? You're 8 years old. What do you mean you want to curl?
You throw an iron ball.
You throw an iron. You'll hurt somebody.
On the ice.
You don't throw irons on the ice. You sweep the ice.
And you get into a very, very low lunge. And
low lunge.
Across the ice.
You want to figure skate. You're trying to tell me you want to figure skate?
While sweeping.
With a broom.
With a broom.
You writing a message in the ice? What do you mean? What do you want?
I'm doing it, Dad. I don't care what
I don't know
say.
what you're doing. What? You didn't explain to me what curling is. Curling, you're going to curl. What is it? It's a sport? Why don't you play hockey? Damn, we already have ice sports. What's wrong with hockey?
Oh. Well. What were we talking about?
So we're going to replace curling in the Winter Olympics. Because you can't even explain it to somebody.
Yeah. We decided to we decided to pick 3 winter-related things that we would rather see than curling.
Yep, take curling out. That's bullshit.
All of our curler listeners
Yeah, all
are
you
gone.
curling fanatics. I know there's a bunch of you out there.
I know, I'm sorry. We just hate you. I'm just kidding.
We think your sport is trash.
I'm just kidding. Ray does. Not me. I think you're heroic.
Heroic! Why? Because they didn't do the splits on accident and
Those
break their
arm
pelvis when they
muscles
throw
are-
the stupid pot down the ice?
Anyway. What's your sports?
My
that you
first
wanna
one?
see? Yeah.
Snowman building contest.
Beautiful.
You have 30-minute limit. You have 30 minutes.
30
Team
minutes,
of 3.
that's hard. Okay, good. Yeah, you can't do that by yourself.
You each have shovels the size of spoons. That's all you get to use.
Why do you need what? How big does this snowman have to be?
It's whatever you want, and then people vote which one's better.
Do you get to use your own props, or are they given to you?
Own props.
Like for the noses, the carrot nose, and the eyes,
All
and the mouth.
snow. And what you
Scarf.
find in the forest. Okay, this
All
all happens
snow.
in the forest. You just get dropped. This is just a random piece of forest where it's a bunch of snow, 8 feet of snow.
Right.
No lack of snow.
Okay.
You can use whatever sticks, animals, fish, whatever you can catch with your bare hands in that little shovel.
Throw a squirrel in there.
You could use the squirrel, take the tail off, make it take the tail off, put it in the back like a rat tail. What's this? The 80s white trash
oh my
style.
God, that's disgusting.
Make a hat, raccoon hat. It's 30 minutes. If you can do it in 30 minutes, it'll be
That
exhilarating
would be
TV.
amazing.
And then we vote which one's better, and we'll give out medals.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't that sound better than curling?
It would certainly be interesting. Kids could join.
No age limit, yeah.
Yeah.
You could be in a wheelchair for all I care. If you can make the
if
best,
you can make it up the mountain in
Yeah.
8 feet of snow.
that's a hero.
Yeah.
Not a curler. Anybody can get in. All these qualifying events, just the best of the best. Come to make a snowman in 30 minutes. And you only get a spoon-sized shovel.
My God, I'd rather just use my hands and
All
use that
skill.
spoon.
All body, all hands. Whatever you make, whatever animals you catch and props you get.
Does it have to be a classic snowman, or can you make?
Whatever you want.
Okay. The limits are endless.
Yeah. You could build an igloo and just go to take a nap. I don't care. 30 minutes to make whatever.
Wait, no, it has to be a snowman. Can't be an igloo. This is not a snowman building contest.
You're trying to make it worse.
No, it needs to be specific, like every other sport.
You
We
want.
can't just have creativity snow day.
Why not?
No.
Isn't that better than curling?
No. You can't vote on.
Imagine what would the gold medal snowman look like?
It would be a snowflake in gold.
In gold?
Yeah.
Damn, these people are good. They got gold.
Every
They had
year.
30 minutes, they mined gold, melted it down, built a giant snowflake, and coated it with gold.
Well, yeah, and every year it would look different because there's no snowflake alike.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
They got a lot of votes for being real deep.
Exactly. My first one is small dogs jumping through a ton of snow.
What?
And so it's like a race.
Okay.
You have
wait.
small dogs.
Mine wasn't specific enough. But yours
It's
is...
a race.
Oh, it's a race. Okay.
It's a race through snow with tiny dogs. You know
That's
how
just mean.
dogs jumping,
They have to jump.
tiny dogs jumping through snow is the most fascinating, cute, adorable, hilarious thing to watch.
Meanwhile, in their brain, they're actually panicking.
Yeah.
They're like,
They-
fuck, I can't even see. Fuck, it's cold. I want to go
Fastest
home.
dog gets cuddles and treats and also a gold medal. And the owner, too, because they train their dog to run through snow.
Okay.
They could, if they want, just bulldoze through the snow if they're smart. I don't know if that would take longer, actually, than just jumping.
Probably.
It's up to you. Build your own skills.
It's up
through
to the
snow.
dog.
It's up to the dog. But no dogs that are too big and see over the snow and can step over it. It's
There's
just
like a
not right.
50-pound limit.
Yeah. If we want big dogs, we have to get a lot of snow. Okay?
You're just torturing these poor dogs.
It's adorable!
Okay, fine.
It's only one time.
Okay, I'd rather watch it than curling.
Yes.
Okay, it's in. Now our
Now
dogs
our
are pissed.
dogs are pissed.
They're like, we're in.
They don't want to go jump through the snow.
Shut up or you'll compete in the Olympics. No.
We'll throw Bella in. Bella would be so cute jumping through the snow.
They'd lose her. She's 3 inches off the ground.
She's black.
Yeah, but she's 3 inches off the ground. She'll be covered in snow.
She gotta jump high.
She's our dog.
If she wants
weighs
to win,
15 pounds.
If
You're gonna throw her in a forest?
If she wants to win a gold medal, she better do it.
Okay, you're right. She just needs a talking to.
Yes. Just show her a treat, and she'll be golden.
Right. So the next sport I'll take out, I will invent and save polar bears is horse racing. We're on the same track.
Okay.
Polar bears instead of horses. Okay. What?
How is that gonna save polar bears?
Because now there's money in saving polar bears. Like, people breed horses.
Yeah.
How expensive is a horse right now? The best racing horse is like millions of dollars.
Yeah, but then you gotta...
So we will bring interest back to polar bears. They will be bred, and the population will go up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But they're almost dead, okay? They're almost all gone. We're going to bring them back by breeding them and competing with them.
You ride them?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Brave people on polar bears racing for gold medals and to save a whole species.
Yeah,
or you could watch curling.
The whole species would be captive.
They'll be alive. The species will exist. Because when the last polar bear dies in Antarctica, dreaming about competing in the Olympics,
Dreaming.
the 50 other ones that are there because of the Olympics.
How are they racing through snow or ice?
Yeah. It's like they race up a mountain or some shit. Up the mountain.
Up a mountain. And a human is just sitting there on top of them.
We're going to have to get to know polar bears really well.
They're not fast. Well, if there's food involved,
they're very nice. Every Christmas time, I see Coca-Cola commercials.
Yeah, you give them Coke, and they're fine.
All they want is Coca-Cola.
All they want.
They're really nice to each other.
That's their whole diet. You just feed them
Sugar
Coca-Cola.
rush right up the mountain.
That's so sad.
Or curling. Pick one. Pick one.
I don't know.
You'd rather it's curling or polar bear racing? Tell me which one you'd watch.
I guess polar bears, but
okay.
It seems sad.
There's a chance one guy falls off and gets eaten.
Yeah,
for more energy to finish.
It's
the
like
race.
a killer whale thing. Okay, eventually someone's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Like with the killer whales.
One day, a curler is gonna slip on the ice, catch a skate to the head, and die.
Oh God! Don't say that. That's horrible.
They curled way too hard.
Yeah, they were way too into it.
They died doing what they love.
True. They did. They
on
dedicated.
National TV.
They dedicated their whole life
to curling.
To curling.
They shed blood on the battlefield of curling. And that team went on to get bronze.
Oh my God. Because they were missing a curler.
Yeah. And then they got disqualified because they didn't have enough people on the team.
My second one is the reason I got so mad that yours wasn't specific enough.
What? Okay.
Is because I have igloo building. All right?
Oh, okay. I didn't want to impede on your sport.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That actually is like real skill. If you can build a whole fucking igloo.
So how do you judge it though?
They get 1 hour, and the best, most creative igloo wins. So you could have like a 4-bedroom igloo if you can build that in 1 hour.
Bonus points if you have a toilet.
Yes.
Bonus points if you have a man cave.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Bonus points if you get the security system put up.
Yeah.
Bonus points if you have the fireplace done.
Yeah.
If you got the marble in the kitchen part of this igloo.
If you could get a contractor to come in and lay down flooring for you.
Yeah, if you got the hardwood floors in the
1
fireplace,
hour.
And you filmed an episode of what's it called? Cribs? MTV Cribs?
Yeah. Yeah. And also, a person who is 6'5" must be able to stand.
He must be able to do yoga and not touch.
Yes.
There has to be a place in the
He
in
doesn't
the whole
need
igloo
to crouch.
where this man can do yoga and CrossFit, where he jumps up in the air.
Oh my God.
What workout takes up the most area? Jumping jacks. This 6'5" man has to be able to do jumping jacks. For the gold.
There needs to be, you know how there's yoga that you like dangle from the ceiling?
What?
With like There's like a cloth that you hold onto and you spin around.
Oh yeah, when Pink came down in the halftime show.
Yeah, like that kind of. Yeah. The ceiling needs to be so durable that you can do that. It won't collapse under your body weight.
You were worried about people dying doing my sport. And you want people to do gymnastics off the roof with a cable and hope they don't cave in a whole igloo on top of them and cause it.
I don't think you'd die. Would you die?
Would you get caved in by a mansion igloo? How much snow is on top of a mansion igloo?
That's true. You could. Well, people are watching you, so they'll dig you out.
Yeah, they'll get to you in time. For sure, they'll just find you immediately. They'd have to set the mountain on fire to find you in time.
Fire.
Yeah,
you'd get a flame.
They'd find you in a big puddle. Like
you get a flamethrower out.
Yeah, we've got you.
Yeah. Now you're on fire, so we need to get water.
This is only the third cave-in this year at the Olympics.
It's been a record year.
Everyone has been found.
Yeah. With minor burns.
We have found the bodies.
The bodies.
All bodies have been recovered. It's been a successful year. Okay, I'll watch that.
Yeah, thank you.
What you just described, over curling, I'm in.
I tried to build an igloo once, and it's not easy, my friends.
No, yeah, there was a... I was in the Boy Scouts. Ooh, so pretty stupid and gay. No, the uniforms, I did hate the uniforms a lot. But we went camping, and then one of them was, they called it the Klondike, and it was in the snow area. It's like really snowboard stuff. And we did build igloos.
You actually did build it?
Yeah. But they were small. I didn't do gymnastics off the roof in a
6'5" man could not fit in there.
No, he hit his head on the way into mine, but...
Damn. You wouldn't win in the Olympics.
It took forever.
I tried once when we had a snow day during school with my sister, and it immediately caved in.
Yeah, what do you mean? Just in your area, in your backyard?
Yes.
Of course it caved in. You got 6 inches of snow.
No, it was when you remember that we had like
the record was like 3 feet.
Yeah, it was a shit ton of snow that we had, and we had like a week and a half, I think, off of school. Yeah. Because it was so bad, and like literally no one could get out of my neighborhood unless you had a truck to get up the fucking hill. Oh, yeah. And around the
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, and around the snow drifts, because it was also windy, so it was blowing the snow like in people's driveways, so blocking them from getting anywhere.
Nice.
But so yeah, I tried to build igloo out of that.
And you got caved in.
Yeah, I got caved in immediately. So we decided to have a snowball fight instead.
But your mom busted out the flamethrower and recovered you.
Yeah, I narrowly survived.
Yeah.
Me and my sister are survivors.
Yeah. Hell of a story.
Yes. I'll write a book about it.
Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're replacing curling with. Next Winter Olympics are going to be great.
Hello, I have
one more. Oh, you've got more.
Yeah,
fuck, I'm sorry.
More.
I ran out. Sorry, go ahead.
My last but not least is sledding, but like motocross. You have jumps, and you can do backflips and front flips and stuff.
They have motors on them?
That would be great. I didn't think of that, but that would be amazing.
So you're talking about a speedboat with the motor out the back.
You strap yourself.
You just off a fucking jump and do a backflip? And you were worried about people dying. What? Earlier you were worried about people dying in my sport. And you're going to have people launching rednecks mostly. Yes. Sounds like the competitors they've been doing it their whole lives.
Yeah.
But they speedboat off a...
People do this in motocross all the time.
Yeah, with suspension and tires, and they can land and not die.
You can soup up your sled if you want. Well, that might not make it fair for the Olympics. You get a standard...
And you do a backflip?
Yes. You have, like, air cushioning all around the inside of your sled. And...
What? Are you talking about what are those things called? Those floating...
Like an air mattress? I don't know.
What are those damn things called?
What?
They're floating amphibious thing? Like amphibious vehicle?
A hovercraft? Yeah.
You want a hovercraft off a ramp?
No, not that big. You just one person fitting in there.
Or watch curling.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in. You just describing that. Hey, if someone came up to you and said, "Were you watching the Olympics?" and people go, "No, I don't give a fuck about."
You didn't see the sledding.
I don't give a fuck about the cross country skiing. They're like, "No, there's this new event where hillbillies in sleds with the engine out the back, a jet engine out the back, are rocketing off hills." And each backflip, they get 5 points.
There should be, like, the amateur Olympics for anyone to join for these kind of things.
Fuck yeah. The igloo builders, these are all... We're making stars out of amateurs.
It needed to have tricks and stuff, because otherwise...
You're just going for distance?
Yeah, it's just distance, and you're kind of like a bobsled, so it's just not enough. You need to do tricks.
Yeah.
The more backflips... the more points.
Or curling, and I think...
And you get a helmet. You get to wear a helmet.
Oh, shit! So when they land crotch first on the tree, and then their head swings into the front of the tree, they do have a helmet on.
There's danger in every sport.
You're right. Your igloo could cave in. Your polar bear could kick you off and eat you whole. Your rocket sled could kind of hit the ramp at the wrong angle and hit a tree.
Yeah.
And
the safest one is dogs. Dogs running through the snow.
Or you could bring your dog and race him in the snow.
Yes. People race animals all the time.
That will come on TV before it gets late night, because we don't want the kids like watching the rocket sleds.
No, it's probably gruesome.
Yeah, or the polar bears.
Yeah.
We don't want the kids to grow up thinking
Are these
you
not
can ride
trained
polar bears.
They're
No,
just
they're
wild.
super trained. No, we got to get to know these guys.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna save them. Their
So
species.
we shouldn't be that worried about them eating people then.
No.
If they're trained.
We just make sure they got a full belly, and they understand that get up that fucking mountain, and you win a gold medal.
What's their treat? A seal? A dead seal's up there?
Yeah.
That's sad. PETA hates us.
Fuck PETA, okay?
All our PETA listeners.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
You hear us, PETA?
I know.
We're gonna save.
I love animals too.
Why are you? No, we're saving their species. You realize they're gonna be gone in 20 years
That's what
unless we start
SeaWorld
breeding
said.
them.
That's what SeaWorld said.
And SeaWorld is still in business. I'm just gonna say SeaWorld's still making money.
Not as much.
Okay. Well, is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
We end on a fucking great one.
Yeah.
I'm in for that one.
I want to try it.
We're coming for you, curling.
I didn't think about the engine on the sled, but that makes it even better.
You said motocross.
Well,
Those guys have those.
Yeah, they got it,
they're going
right,
90 miles an hour because they have a motor. So the sled of yours needs a little extra oomph.
That's true.
If
Just like a. What do the carts have that you raced? Just one of those.
Well, they're dirt bike engines.
Yeah, there you go. Dirt bike engine on your sled.
Yeah.
Get some power. But then don't we need wheels? I don't know. We'll work out the kinks.
Yeah.
It's a rocket instead.
We're not testing until next week,
Yeah.
so we can figure all this shit out.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
I'll get a helmet by then. And yeah.
Maybe some shoulder pads too.
Yeah. See you at the next Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.